Hello everybody, today is Wednesday, November 16th. It's 3:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's just about 8 minutes before the regular session close. Have another video update featuring the BWT Precision Auto Trader. Want to bring over the time and sales. You can see the E-mini S&P trading at 2172 and a quarter. Before I go any further, first the required disclaimer. Okay, the chart you're looking at is the crude oil on the Super 6 tick, and this grayed out area is where the auto trader stopped trading just before the news and then resumed trading after the news. So this grayed out area is the period that it didn't trade. So the crude oil inventory announcement was at 10:30, and the way you set the news alarm in the auto trader is there's a button here to show and hide the news. If I click that button, then the news event window goes away, and we can see that the crude on the Super 6 tick hit its goal today, but did not trade during the news. The trade was closed, albeit a small loser here, just before the news announcement. And then a few minutes afterwards it began trading, and it didn't take this trade here because it missed getting filled on a limit order. You can see the pullback here. We have a limit minus 4 ticks, and the next two trades were filled on limit orders and such. And so the news filter worked pretty good here. So if I click the show the news button, then it brings back our news window, and this basically shows all the upcoming events for the rest of the week. And the way that you activate the news filter is that you set this to true, and then you have to check the box so that the alert is enabled. Now, we're not seeing the crude oil inventory here because it already passed. So once the news event passes, it's not going to appear here. But when I set this alarm, it was 3 in the morning Eastern time, so it showed the crude oil inventory here, and it was like 7 hours to go. So I checked the box, and then the auto trader did not trade during the news announcement. So this is a pretty cool feature that we have in the auto trader. I haven't spoken about it much, but it is there and it does work. Here's a 5-range chart of the auto trader, and this only did 680 for the day, but you can see that it also had the news filter on and did not trade during the news. Okay, the big winner of the day was the DAX on the Super 14 tick, and this hit its goal of 2,000. And it looks like it had positive slippage on the end. You can see our daily goal here. Okay, so you can see we had 3 winning trades here, a small loser, a long, and then a short. Next up is the bonds on the Super 6 tick, and we had a pretty stellar long trade here. Looks like we did just about a full point on this long trade. There's 32 ticks and a point in the bonds, and it's very rich at 31.50 per tick. And then we had a small loser on the end. So we did $1,000 for the day in the bonds. Next up is the crude oil on the 500 tick, and we also had our news alert enabled on this chart, so it stopped trading before the news and then began trading again after the news, as you can see here, where the gray area ends. It looks like we could have enabled the news a little bit earlier as we missed that big run up. So in the future, I'll probably go for 1 minute after the news event, 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, that's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website and have a look around, or feel free to send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thank you for watching today.